What did you learn from the veteran in your life?
I learned that dedication to the truth is the only decent way to live.
Good, man. Profound stuff. Who was the veteran?
My Uncle Bob. My mom had 5 brothers. All 5 of them served in the service, but he was the one that was captured by the Koreans. He was a prisoner of war in Korea. He was the first prisoner released in the state of Missouri.
Wow.
When they released the prisoners.
Did he ever talk about what it was like to be a POW?
Oh, he did. It scared me to death. He said they were in a tent. They didn't even have them in a jail. They had them like in a tent. And they'd come in to feed them. They'd bring a giant, they had a little pile of beans. They was dumping in the dirt, and they had to dig the beans out of the dirt to eat.
And yet, he came back here to Missouri, and he made a life for himself, right?
He did. He had a pretty decent life, man.
Yeah, and it's like, when you think about, A, having survived that, but B, managing to make the adjustment necessary in your mind to go from digging beans out of dirt fed to you by your captors in the middle of wartime to getting up, putting one foot in front of the other after you put your shoes on, sock, shoe, I'm guessing, and getting on with your day and your life and taking care of your little rat bastard nephew when he comes to you with questions. It's amazing to think that a person could go from one thing to another, and it is just an incredible amount of human spirit and resilience there.
Yeah, he was an amazing guy. He had a rough life, but he was always happy. He was the happiest of her 5 brothers. He had it the worst. So just shows you got to play the hand you're dealt.
How profound is that? He had it the worst, but he was always the happiest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Taught me a lot.
When I think about my 2 grandparents, that is what I kind of take from it, where I'm just like, what those guys did, what they accomplished during wartime and after wartime. And, you never heard them complain about a damn thing. And me, I'm just like, oh, God, the coffee machine overflowed again. Why, God, why? Why me? And it's just like, and I'm like, okay, idiot, remember what they did so you could have the privilege of your coffee machine overflowing.
Absolutely. I thank vets every day. Every time I see one with a hat on, whatever, I thank them for serving, because we wouldn't be here without them.
Very good, man. Thank you so much. Great call.
Thank you.
Later,
AD provides the rock. You provide the volume. The AD Roundtree Show. Mornings on KSHE 95.
Like I was saying earlier, the other thing that really struck me about my grandfathers after they came home from doing all the things they did during wartime was the way they looked for opportunities to give people who they knew, people who they did not. They had this understanding that we are all in it together and we are all on the same side. And bearing that in mind, there's a song by an English band that captures that perfectly. I'll get into it in the Roundtree right after Boston. It's rock and roll band, we're KSHE.